80.
All right, 7:11 is the time. Way it works today, of course, is Computer Talk with Tab. That'll be coming up at 9 this morning. At 11, it's Tony Alessi, Healthy Rounds, our nice doctor show. At noon, it's the plant doctors, so to speak, continuing on. Different area, though, but the same great expertise, and that's Len and Lisa, and, of course, Garden Talk. 2 o'clock Pet Talk and 3 o'clock Law Talk, and then Dr. G and Greener Living, and then at 6:30, it's the Yukon Men against Arizona. You're on WTIC News Talk 1080. Of course, in the immediate future, Alden Davis here today, and it's time for today's little job coaching star power wonderfulness. Hi, Alden, missed you last week.
Good morning. Yeah.
Well, actually, I did miss you last week. I was having a pretty darn good time. But anyway. So,
well, let's make some money. You know, success in this economy goes to those whose minds are flexible, adaptable, and open to new possibilities. I continue meeting people who are struggling with taking a blank sheet of paper and creating possibilities for generating personal revenue beyond looking for a job. Mm-hmm. So today is session number 3, exploring what it takes to be your own job possibility incubator.
What do I do?
Well, you get over to myvaluetree.com right now.
What do I do?
And get today's handout. You know, we've got 3 great handouts out there that have been created just for the audience.
Wow.
Here. Right above the WTIC logo, and get ready for Saturday morning coaching right after weather and sports.
All right. And by the way, you know, Alden gets paid big bucks for doing this, but he's doing this for nothing. So, I mean, you know, keep that in mind.
These 3 incubators really are great.
No, they're good.
They're great
so go download them. Let's go with this thing. 712. Talk 1080. All right, Alden Davis is here. Alden, as you know, is technically, what would you be? A consultant? What would you do?
Consultant.
Long time with corporate America, UTC, a number of other places.
Yep. Business and engineering is my background.
That's right.
But then organizational change and business turnaround.
And that's kind of what we're talking about here is the turnaround for you.
That's exactly right.
And what are we doing today?
Well, it's a great morning to you all. Ready for our coaching session on thriving in uncertain times? Well, we're guided by the Star Power model, 5 integrated points designed to get you into action by weaving together your attitude, appearance, abilities, associations, and accountability. Our focus continues to be on the point of abilities. Session 1 was on broadening. Session 2 was on restacking, and today is about differentiation. The packet of worksheets is available at myvaluetree.com. Today's premise is creating personal differentiation in a way that brings new value increases your chances for financial success. So let's use the work of Joel Barker as our launching point. Joel has made the study of innovation and creative change his life's work. In the 80s, he introduced the concept of paradigms. Then he moved into change management, followed by leadership, and now he's talking about innovation found at The Verge. You intrigued?
Yeah.
Well, through a study of ecosystems, we learned that the verge is where 2 different ecosystems meet. Ocean meeting the shore, plains meeting the mountains, river meeting the sea. It is in these verges that the most diversity of life is found. In single ecosystems, there is less diversity because species are all competing for the same scarce resources. So Joel concludes that innovation is most likely where competition is the least. So, this is the foundation for today's job incubator number 3, creating personal differentiation. So let's take the example of Pat O'Connor. Pat's a recruiter, and for many years she ran a very successful recruiting business out in Rocky Hill. But when the marketplace collapsed 2 years ago, Pat, along with all the other recruiters, found their work dry up almost overnight. Now, in the ecosystem called recruiters, there are huge numbers of people scrambling for fewer clients. So it's difficult to come up with very creative ways of differentiating yourself as the market consolidates and moves toward a commodity. Mm-hmm. So Pat moved to the edge of her ecosystem and was able to create new value. She's taken a whole new approach by moving to the edge of her industry and creating a business called Recruiters Connection, a web-based national directory of recruiting firms available to business and candidates. So she has a whole business model built around it and is well underway. Now, see, that's the creativity of Job Incubator number 3, differentiation. The Verge will present itself to you in one of the following ways: through partnerships with people outside your occupation, through new combinations of skills, or at the intersection of differences. So let's focus a bit on new combination of skills. An adjacent skill set that creates great market differentiation and value is that of quality and process improvement. So you heard of Six Sigma?
No.
Well, that's where we're
Well,
going.
actually, I have, but I have no idea what it is.
Well, that's where we're going to learn how to use data and the bell curve to reduce process variation. You'd love it. You know how to define a problem, characterize it with data, identify drivers of variation, implement corrective action, and measure the results. Just knowing how to do this sets you apart from your competition. What about continuous improvement? Learn the 7 problem-solving tools of histograms, scatter diagrams, force field analysis, fishbone diagrams, brainstorming, nominal group technique, and flow mapping. Well, if you're equipped with these tools, you're capable of leading group discussions on improvements. Who wouldn't want to hire you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that people have transitioned from their original work to become full-time improvement specialists in their business segment? This is what is possible. You can become an expert in quality improvement techniques, customer satisfaction surveys, lean manufacturing, my personal favorite, Kaizen, and balanced scorecards. Many of you have the opportunity to learn these at work, or you can take special workshops, which is, appear locally.
Okay.
So a quick example of intersection of differences. Let's say you're a landscaper and the work has finally taken its toll on your body. A business segment that is adjacent to landscaping could be greenhouses. A different segment could be chemicals, which would lead to a job in lawn chemical application and safety, or chemical sales. Another different segment could be equipment, leading to work as a field rep for an equipment manufacturer. As you can see, today's job incubator requires work, additional learning, additional effort, moving outside your comfort zone. But in today's economic environment, it is a worthy investment in yourself. Remember, the need for new possibilities is thrust upon us through unanticipated change. And equipped with these personal possibility incubators, you will succeed. Yippee-ki-yay, get busy and go get it. I'm Coach Davis.